Are we ready for a show?
Yes!
There we go. All right, well, you're in for a treat because you're about to meet two magicians today. The first magician that you're about to meet just came back from a European tour. We are so excited to have him back, so please give a warm welcome to Mathew O'Neill.
Wow, you all look so familiar. This is great. So I think the world's better and more people feel seen. So before the show, I asked a small handful of you what your names were. If I asked your name before the show, would you raise your hand? Oh, all of you. If you had your hand up, would you stand up? Come on, stand up. All right. Kids were enthusiastic. I just wanted to thank you all personally for being here. So thanks so much for coming. Samara, is that right? And Caitlin, and Matthew, and Paxton, and Nathan, and Hudson, and Olivia, and Lucas. If I said your name, you can sit down. All right, let's keep pushing. So, actually, you know what? Everyone take a look around you right now. Look at someone you don't know. Pick someone you don't know. As I name people, try to remember that person's name. I have like 45 names to remember. I really hope you can remember one name. But we're going to be creating connections throughout this whole audience. So, if I say your name, you can sit down. Elgin, is that right? Mm-hmm. And Andrew, who didn't stand up, and Daniel, and Madeline, and Seda, S-E-D-A, is that right? You can all sit down, thank you very much. And then T-A-D-Y-N, Tayden, is that right? And Alyssa with an I, Hector, Tyler, Anton, who's standing real high, and Tade, is that right? Yes, sir. Very good, let's keep it going. And then we have Mike. Iman?
Yes.
Chow?
Yes.
Ryan, Nicole, Gemma,
Yeah.
Princess Gemma.
Craig, and Joanne.
Yep.
All right, let's keep it going. We have Michelle over there. We have Stacy, Bernardo, Kelly, Omar, Marcella, and Elizabeth. Yes! All right. I didn't forget about the back row. I did not forget about the back row. We have Sam, Alex, Eileen, Anna, Rick, Gareth, and the last one, Vicky with a Y. My name's Matt, by the way. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming. Wow. So notice how all of you are now thinking of the name of someone, which means someone is probably thinking of you. And you don't even know who it is. It's kind of exciting. Although most people are probably thinking of Vicky with a Y right now. But try to keep the person you originally picked. I hope you remember it. I'm going to introduce the next magician. I will see you back in the second half of the show. But I'd like to introduce right now the performer you're about to meet came up with me in the junior program here at the Magic Castle. He's sort of my big brother in the program. Kind of took me under his wing when I came in. And he's a fantastic magician. I'm really excited for him to show you his work. So please give a huge Magic Castle welcome for... Karen Arroyo, everybody.
All these years. All right. I'd like to start off with a warm-up. And as always, I always start with coins. The reason I start off with some coins is because this is actually what got me into the Magic Castle. This is the trick that I did to join the junior program. It starts with 3 coins, of course, and one by one they will travel from hand to hand and end up inside of the glass, and hopefully you will see this happen. I'll do this slowly at first. Here's the first one, ready? From here, up the sleeve, across, and down to the other side. That's number 1. It gets better, I promise, I promise. There's 2 to go. So watch closely. This time I'll do it visually so you can actually see it happen. Yes? Right here through the table. You see the moment it penetrates through and ends up with the other inside of the glass. The last one. If you didn't catch the first 2, this one you have to. Watch. It's much more difficult this way. I'm sure you'd agree. And I'll even cover it with a handkerchief of mystery. Ooh. Thank you. You can hear it inside, you just can't see it. We have 2 here, 1 to go. Watch. The last one. gone already.
Nice.
Ends up inside with the other 2. And that's just a warm-up, just a warm-up. You guys like card tricks?
Yes.
Good. I need a volunteer for this next one. Okay, I saw your hand first. Yes, you can stay where you are, but I'm going to have you help me out. What was your name? Olivia. We have a red pack and a blue pack. Would you like the red or the blue?
Blue.
The blue. Okay, we'll put the red to the side for now. And it was Olivia, right? Okay, Olivia. Again, if I forget your names or your cards when you select them, just forgive me. I had a head injury when I was younger. I'm the opposite of Mathew. I forget things like that. So, again, Olivia, we have a red pack and a blue pack. Did you want a red pack or a blue pack?
Blue pack.
You want the blue pack? Okay, I'll put the red one to the side for now. That's my bad. Have we been here before?
Yeah.
I feel like we have. It was Olivia, right? Again, if I forget your name or what card you choose throughout the show, just remind me. I swear I'll remember. We had a blue pack and a red pack. Did you want the blue pack? Red?
Blue pack.
You want to? We'll use the red pack this time. I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah.
I want to get out of the loop, break the cycle. Olivia, focus on the pack of cards. Focus on the cards. Watch. Focus. Okay, no, it's just for fun. Cap? Is that what you just said? I cannot believe it. Olivia, do you know how to shuffle a pack of cards?
I think so.
You think so? Well, come here. I'll help you out. Just push these around the table. Don't let them fall off the table. Just push them around. Mix them all up. Very good. Whenever you're ready, that seems fair. Or you could even go like this. You could toss them all around. It doesn't matter. Yeah? Okay. Olivia, we're going to have you choose a card. But first, if I was to say we are going to use the mates of the cards, do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, also, I'll get rid of the jokers. Do you know what I'm talking about if I say the mates of the cards? No? So what I mean is, like, if you were to have the 8 of hearts, the other mate of the card would be the 8 of diamonds. Make sense? We're going to try this. It was Olivia? Olivia, could you help me out with this? You can come right here. Just call out stop.
Stop.
Right here. Perfect. Olivia, if you want the queen, what would be the mate of the queen of clubs? No, the queen of spades. Because just like if we were to have the 2 of diamonds, the 2 of hearts would be the mate. It's the other red 2. So the other black queen is the queen of spades. Perfect, spades. Think of a number also between 1 and 52, please. Could you say it out loud?
44.
44, okay, that's a big number. I will say we're going to be dealing out to this number. So if you want, we can stay with 44. It's okay. But if you want less, it's even better. What would you like? 5. Okay, that's good. That's a good small number. I'll give you another chance to change your mind if you want to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You certain you want 5, or do you want to go any further? You certain. Okay, perfect. We'll use the 5th. Again, we're looking for the spades. And if you did get the spades on the 5th position, I think that deserves a round of applause. Queen of spades. Okay. Olivia, have you done a magic trick before? Okay. Maybe it was me. Well, magicians, they do lie for a living. And when I said that I put those jokers to the side, in fact, I actually placed the 7 of diamonds and the queen. Wow. Of spades. A perfect match for you. Thank you very much. You think it was pretty good?
Yeah.
I'd say it was pretty okay. I think it's a fun trick, but it's not one where you get to do too much, where you get to learn too much. And if I'm honest, the reason that I do it is to show where I came from, how I started off in magic. See, when I was younger, I used to do tricks that were pretty much exactly like that. They were technical in ways that most people don't understand. I could see it though. I know what I'm doing, and I couldn't separate the fact that I knew what I was doing from the magic that people were hopefully experiencing. So it felt different for me. And I wanted to see if I could bring magic into my magic, my performances, but for myself. And so I want to try something with this. This is an old memory for me. It's Post-it notes. But for me, the memory is that when I was with my dad, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his office. And he'd give me a Post-it notepad or a pen and whatever he had lying around, and I would try to draw for him. I wasn't great at it, so it was more like scribbling, but it was really that he gave me space and time to be creative, which I think is why I am the way I am now. So I want to try something with this. Miss, would you help me out?
Sure.
Sure, you just come right here. Would you take this pen? In a moment, I want you to have take a deep breath, and then close your eyes. And I'll bring the pen to you, the pad to you. Just draw whatever comes to mind. Just scribble. Perfect. Let's give her a round of applause. That's good. That's good. We'll also come over here. Sir, would you help me as well? Sure. Take this pen. And of course, I want you to take that deep breath. And close your eyes. Hold that pen out. I'll bring the pad to you. Just scribble whatever comes to mind. That's perfect. You kind of went towards the end of the page there, but that's good. Sir, would you do the same? Sure. Take that pen, take a deep breath. Perfect. I'll bring it to you. Okay, you went up towards the end of the page, but that's okay. Let's give them another round of applause. You went a little bit off the end of the page there, but that's okay. Now we have an image. An image of, I don't know what. But maybe, can anybody see something in this image? Does it remind you of something?
No.
I know that the human mind is good at kind of making connections between images and pictures. Yes, what do you see? A snail. I can totally see a snail, that's good. Does anybody see something else?
A bunny.
A bunny, a rabbit, yeah, a bunny. See, this to me, as long as you can remember this image, right? This to me represents a moment when we're younger, where we could go outside with ice cream on our faces and nobody would care. We wouldn't think twice about it. It's only when we're older that that image starts to look inward. Starts to change the image of ourselves completely until it's something entirely different. And I think at times like this, it's important to remember that we're not alone. I'm sure we've all felt this way before. I know I have. When we do get this feeling, I think it's important to take a moment to gather ourselves, take that deep breath, close our eyes, and maybe even heal a little bit. You can see where you went off the paper. But those thoughts and those feelings, they come back because life is like that. And when they do, I think it's the universe, God, some higher power, and giving us a chance to practice. That when life presses down on us and ultimately changes us into something different, that we can take that step back to gather ourselves, take a deep breath, and get back to the beginning. The beginning for us is actually the end. In fact, I gave somebody in the audience the end. You've been holding on to that this entire time?
I have.
Would you bring that up here?
Sure.
Let's. You can hold on to that.
Okay.
I don't want to touch it. Would you open that up? You see what's inside? Perfect. I'll take that. Would you open that up and show everybody? Oh, come on. important to remember that we are all constantly changing. We are all becoming and unbecoming. If we remember that, maybe we can love ourselves and others even better. That's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed it, yes?
Yes.